Hey Skull Squad, it's Scarlet Fierce. Welcome to a live art tutorial that I'm doing. So I'm going to show you how to color in anime skin first. So since the character I'm using is Eren Yeager from Attack on Titan, he's going to be a little bit more complicated because, well, let's just say that he's a bit more tan than a lot of the other characters. And he's definitely a bit more tan than Mikasa, I'd say, because Mikasa seems to have a little more color, and Levi, he's pretty pale. So, for this exercise, you'll need the following colors. So, first off, you'll need your colorless blender. You'll also need, going in order, dark brown, Flesh from Faber-Castell, or whatever Prisma color you want to use. And last but not least, you'll also need light peach. Now, as you can see here, I've already prepped the area where the shadows will be with dark brown. You could also use light umber if you want this to look a little bit closer to the anime. Now then, taking a darker shade, this is just what I do, this may not be accurate, but I usually like to go ahead and color in where he needs color in his face before going in with the lightest shade, because again, he's a bit more tan than the other characters. And this is not something I drew, this is actually just a coloring page that I picked out. So again, just moving in little circles, just like this. And just be careful around the areas that don't need flesh. Meaning around the hair, around the eyes. Just be careful around the eyes. And remember, before you use this, make sure you shade both the top and bottom lip, because in almost every anime, including Attack on Titan, the top and bottom lip will normally be shaded. And don't forget to shade the neck, because again, there's going to be a lot of shading right there, and wherever the hair falls onto the forehead, always shade those areas, as well as underneath the eyebrows, to have it look like an actual shadow of where, well, I call this a crease, but make sure you shade where the character's crease of the eye would be. And be careful around the stress lines, just like this. Oops. Sorry, everybody. Sorry about the weird angle. I have to do it this way because I actually have to hold him down. Otherwise, the page is going to move right as I'm coloring him in. And yet again, within the eyes, you have to be careful around this area. So here I go. Careful around the hair and where the eyebrows start. Same here. Always be careful. Guess I missed a little spot right there. Okay. Oh, I missed a little bit here. Oops. Okay, there's the first half of Anime Skin being colored in. And next, taking the lightest shade, which is going to be light peach in this case. Now, if you're coloring in a little bit of a fair skin color, you might want to use something a little bit paler than this one. I mean, you don't have to use what I'm using. Like, for example, if I was coloring in Yoruichi from Bleach, I would have to make things a little darker than what you see. Anyways, moving on, you're going to take the lightest shade and shade and do it just like this. Again, going over just to make sure the skin color looks exactly like what I see in the anime, because again, Erin's a bit more tan than the other characters, like I said before. So you're going to do it just like this. Sorry everybody, my allergies are a little bad, so please don't mind me. Again, sorry about the weird angle. I have to do this with the neck. It's a little hard to do it with the camera, just because I might screw up in some places. Well, it doesn't really matter anyway. Let me just go over that. Anyways, now that we got that portion done, you could go ahead and take your colorless blender and blend out any of the shaded areas, such as within the ear, around the face line, just like this. You will blend the shaded areas like you see here. Also around the forehead, where the hair falls. Same with under the eyebrow. Under the nose. And then his top lip. And then his bottom lip being shaded like that. There you have it, everybody. That's how I mainly shade anime skin. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for how to color in the rest of Erin.